Even after young Micronesians left school, their informal education continued through the Seinen Dan, or youth groups. These youth groups offered young people a variety of activities under all the trappings of a formal association.
Seinen Dan, that's kind of young people from about 18 to 25.
With Japanese advisors in step beside them, young people, neatly uniformed and carrying their banners, drilled and marched to the time of a shrill whistle.
They were disciplined like soldiers anyway. It's a civilian kind of civilian soldiers or something. They do a fire drill, you know, in case a bomb hit the village, and they do those kind of training.
Or the members might parade off to repair roads or do other volunteer work for the community.
So mga niya role era belu el sabihin mo ko la nenda.
Or they might prepare items for handicraft displays at the yearly fairs or compete in singing contests.
Teru teru bozu, ashita tenki ni shite kudasai.
Den mushi mushi katatsumori, omae no atama wa doko ni aru?
At other times, the young men might march off to the playing field for a track and field day or a baseball game.
The Japanese government has a very keen in sport, and the Palau and Chuuk was part of that. Swimming, the track and field, and then especially baseball.
And also undokai. Undokai is one big thing for the school, for the whole school. Undokai is games for the boys, for the girls. The whole day, the whole school, the whole day, the whole family will come join, and they will celebrate the whole day. It's once a year. So they will choose from the top, the best. So this school have a sensu, this school have a sensu. The two sensu are going to play. And they have a prize for the winners. And then in the end, we compete for reading, we compete for math, we compete all that kind of thing we have to compete. For running, I was not fast, but when it comes to math, I always win.
The pomp and spectacle of these contests were as appealing to young Micronesians as the athletics. The effects lingered on long after the Japanese era ended, in the pomp of field days, with the banners and uniforms and whistles and the marching teams.
いてくれるのそよ風よ着物抱いた
Japanese education, formal and informal, was intended to civilize the young, prepare them to elevate their standard of living. For some, it did. Upon completing school, a number of islanders found jobs as messenger boys or held other minor positions.
Nixon school, you apply to talk government.
After 5 years of schooling, they were hired by a company. They are mostly a delivery boy. They were delivering things on bicycle. They used to say, "Oh, I was a driver for Nangyocho, this Moro school and all that." It was one of the, prestigious work for us.
They were working in the telephone operation, they were working in mechanics, they were messengers, in Karor, that's where all the activity was.
The locals, they were just outside, grass cutters and cleaners and stevedores.
The education system was producing Japanese speakers and offering job opportunities for some. But it was the Japanese and Okinawan immigrants, even then streaming into the islands, who benefited the most from the new jobs opening up.